In a new interview, Dove Cameron opened up about the anxiety-inducing experience of being thrust into Disney fame a year after losing her dad to suicide. Let's get into everything she said. As fans know, Dove Cameron shot to fame playing the lead roles on the Disney Channel original series Liv and Maddie. At the time, Dove was only around 16 years old, and what fans didn't realize at the time was that she was dealing with the loss of her father. Before we get into everything, I just want to issue a quick trigger warning that we'll be discussing suicide and other mental health struggles, so please only continue watching if you feel comfortable and safe doing so. In a new interview with Grazia magazine, Dove opened up about her experience of losing her father to suicide and shared how close she was with her dad. Dove said that her parents always prioritized creativity and traveling as a family, and it's what actually led her to becoming an actress. She said, "I fell in love with the idea of what the world looked like in movies versus what my world really looked like." But Dove revealed that despite having a close bond with her parents and a special childhood, her father's suicide was, quote, "not out of nowhere," and that his life was always a very emotionally volatile life for him. And so, as his children, we came along on that ride with him. In another recent interview with People magazine, Dove also opened up about how she thought her dad might have been a member of the LGBTQ+ community, but didn't feel that he could fully live his truth. And as Dove lives publicly as a member of the LGBTQ+ community, she understands his pain in a different way, revealing that, quote, "the life I live now is one my dad would have probably loved to achieve. Living out loud and accepted, I feel really lucky." As fans know, Dove legally changed her name after her dad's passing from Chloe to Dove, the nickname he had for her. And while Dove became an instant star on Disney Channel around a year after her dad passed, in hindsight, she said she wasn't as ready for fame as she thought she might have been. She spoke to Grazia about a panic attack she had in a Nordstrom store after being recognized for the first time. Dove ended up hiding in a dressing room from fans and said, "I was like, oh, this is terrible. I'm not made for this. So that was scary, you know? I went from being in high school to that, and you only really know how that's going to interact with your biology when it happens. Sorry to say, I thought I knew I was going to be okay with that, and you just don't know." It took Dove years to get used to being recognized in public, but even after getting used to it, she's been grateful for the alone time and solitude she's had during quarantine this past year and a half. She explained that, quote, "I had like a year where I was just not witnessed by anybody, and I wasn't recognized ever, and I didn't go to any events, and I think when I could let my nervous system go back into an equilibrium that I had before I was ever exposed to the public eye, then I could kind of heal whatever was not reacting well in me." Dove explained that even up until a couple years ago, being recognized and swarmed would send her into a state of terror, but now she feels like she can handle it because she has a better sense of who she is. She also said that everything she's gone through, from her father's death to her coming out as bisexual to this past year in the pandemic, has led to her being who she is today. Dove explained that it took me a long time to love myself and even longer to like myself, and now that I feel like I've done both to the best of my ability so far, until I redefine what that means again, it's just changed everything. When you don't hate yourself anymore, the world opens up. And we're glad Dove is in such a good place now after everything she's gone through. We can't wait to continue to watch her grow and evolve, not only as an actress and a singer, but as a person. For more on Dove Cameron, click right over here for another clever news video, and let me know in the comments what you thought of everything Dove shared in her new interview. For now, guys, I'm your host, Carly Henderson, and I hope you have a great day.